Get it? It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And that's pretty much what we're prophesying. We're prophesying the downfall and destruction of America, the downfall and destruction of the so-called white man in general, the downfall of that fake state of Israel over there. We're prophesying against all of that. All right.
Yeah. When we mentioned about the destruction of America, you got to factor in the infrastructure, because that's
the same story I was going through. It's
oh yeah.
Video. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of do my own sit down on it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna go.
Okay.
No. Go into it, man.
Oh, okay.
This is the time to speak on it, man.
Hey, well,
I'm gonna actually show the videos, like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
And they go into the infrastructure of America, of how it's dead, man. You can't fix it. And every time I drive somewhere, I'm cursing, man.
Yeah,
because I'm bumping. Man, one of my tires blew about a couple of weeks ago, and this shit never happened to me, man. And I had to leave that car there, man, and go home and find my way back over there, man. And the rim was completely bent. I should have took a picture of the rim, man. I took it to the flat fix guy, because the flat fix guy, he'll fix almost anything, and I just knew he wasn't going to fix it. The Mexican guy, said, no, I ain't fixing no problem. He said, I ain't fixing no problem. Man, he did his magic, man, and fixed that bad boy, man. But that thing was so badly dented, man. It was a major dent. It's a goddamn shame, man.
That's right.
But guess what? That's prophecy, man. Somebody hold on deck Isaiah 14:9.
I got it.
And see, we're going to keep, you don't like the fact that we pushing this prophecy, but guess what? We're the prophets. That's what prophets do. They prophesy, man. They don't take winters off. They don't bullshit. They prophesy, man. They tell you what's going to happen before it happens, man. We don't have picnics like Johanna, man, on a Sabbath, on a new moon, man, and invite heathens to your Passover and your cookouts, man. That ain't in the scriptures, man. Them guys are praying to Allah and praying to Amun Ra and all these other different gods, and you opening the door to let them come to a solemn assembly? Well, let me take that back. That Passover that you had is not a Passover. It's bullshit, man. Look at Nate. They have parties on the Passover.
Yeah.
They're rapping and singing, spitting so-called fire,
Revelry.
talking about I ain't no weak Jew. Reveling. The Most High is showing, and the people that take their side and come against us, go ahead and take their side, man. Watch when we go down to the camp today. Watch how packed it's going to be. People say nobody coming. Everybody's leaving you every day. Watch how packed it's going to be. But now watch when Blue go out there. He ain't going to have ain't nobody following you, Blue. Because you a nobody, man. You just a citizen of Israel. Remember that. You are just a citizen of Israel.
That's it.
In that desert you call 14th Street. That's why I believe it was just.
If we went down there, it would blossom, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I heard there was like 3 guys this week that got stabbed up down there on 14th Street somewhere.
Yeah, man. Dealing with, when we, I just realized something. We always talk about the destruction of America. Well, part of that destruction is its infrastructure. And now, here's the article here, okay? The book of, you're so used to saying it. October the 7th, 2013. It says, America's infrastructure is crumbling. Shortfalls in investment will lead to fewer jobs, gridlock, and inevitable catastrophe. And then you'll see the picture. It says, America's infrastructure is the backbone of its economy. So that's how important the infrastructure is, okay? If not for the United States networks of roads and bridges, its waterways and sanitation systems, its power plants and electric grids, and its airports and harbors, trade and transport would vanish. And it's the same thing when you go into the history of the Roman Empire. Is one of the factors that led to the downfall of the old Roman Empire. The fact that its infrastructure became dilapidated. And there was the majority of the economy was given to the military. All right, they weren't using much of the monies to fix the infrastructure. They were too busy building this great military, and the infrastructure suffered for it. Well, it's the same thing with America. The budget, the economic budget of America, when you look at the pie, the greatest slice is given to the military, and you'll see that. All right, it's the same thing with the Roman Empire.
Yeah, it says here, I put in the word of the phrase, America is no longer great. Wow. It says about 432 million results. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me go to images. No, that doesn't say shit. That doesn't say shit. Let me go back. Okay, like I said, okay. Oh yeah, hey. Now this is the first one, right? Why America is not the greatest country in the world, and that's a video. All right, and I'm gonna do a sit down on it. I'm gonna do a little side thing on it, man. You know, and we might just do a road show. What we used to call it, GMS. What we used to call it, GMS in transit. Keep it going. You know, keep the party going. Okay, this one here. Damn. She's Satan messing with the computer. Okay, this one here is why. This is another video, all right? Why America is no longer the best country in the world. Mind you, 432 million results. So I can be here until the year 2020. It says, to make America great again, we need to leave the country. That doesn't sound good, man. That doesn't sound good. Another one, 25 more signs that America is not the greatest country. I guess it says on the. 10 reasons the U.S. is like in poetry. 10 reasons the U.S. is no longer the land of the free. Is America the greatest country in the world? That's from Forbes magazine, all right? Most Americans think the U.S. I mean, hey, brother, this right, hey, this is going to be brought out when we get down. I can't wait to get down there, man. But them young lions is down there tearing it up, man.
Oh, speaking of prophecy, isn't it written that everyone shall flee back to their land? Roughly paraphrasing.
Well, get that in the scripture, Isaiah 13.
Yeah.
You know?
Now you see why, brothers.
Matter of fact, read the whole Isaiah 13. That's a good scripture, man.
That's right.
It says, is America the greatest country in the world? Forbes magazine. All right, I'm going to read that. Most Americans think the U.S. is great, but fewer say it's the... Let me click on that. It says most Americans think that the U.S. is great, but fewer say it's the greatest. Because at one time, this was the place to be, man. 20 signs that America is no longer the land of the free. Wait a minute. This is a CNN.com. It says, we're number one. We're not. Or not number one.